Previously on Dimension Chasers.
Currently, we're in Ellie's apartment. Food has just been eaten. She has a massive migraine, and I believe you're about to try and start taking apart those components. I will let you succeed, but at a cost.
It now changes, now picks up whenever he says pineapple, and whenever he says the word spells.
So those are two I can't say now?
Yeah.
So you make your way deeper into Fudo City and make your way to the site of the last villain attack. You make your way there. You see that there are civilians everywhere. Some of them are injured. There are destroyed buildings everywhere. It looks like there was a major battle here. Amy kind of struggling over there a bit, but before you can go over to try and offer her help, you guys see something a little not good. Information, pieces that look like shattered images kind of lift out of the ground and condense into a single creature.
I don't like this.
Woo! That was almost a bit of trouble there. Forward might be a bit more tough than I gave him credit for.
I'm not even sure if I should even let him finish his monologue. I'm just can I just go punch him?
Yeah? Go ahead and initiate a duel against this man. Minions, attack! Grants every single weak warrior I control.
I will do 1 damage to target player with my acting venom.
You managed to, at the last second, you managed to counter his attempt to negate your damage. The venom, finally, he succumbs to the venom, and he explodes into data.
And, everyone just kind of hears a foreboding crackle, just very long off in the distance.
So we'll head to the Renegade, but save that for next episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll head over there and go get some food and drink.
Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and others. Welcome back to another amazing episode of Dimension Chasers. My name is Null, and as always, it's a pleasure to have you here on episode 45? Yeah, 45 of Dimension Chasers. It has been a long, fantastic journey so far in crazy highs, crazy lows with my amazing friends and team members, and I wonder where it's going to go next. We'll have to see where things go now that we've had a bit of fun over here in our first quest.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm Nell Celestine, the face of Treasure Tales, VTuber rogue extraordinaire, and if you've seen these channels, you've seen myself and my content. And once again, I am playing Amy, aka LAM Trador, the armored maiden player of our wonderful group of characters.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sagrel. I'm one of the 2 owners of the Cafe d'Arcadia, a variety streamer playing games, reading stories, and telling you about mythology. I play as Elfday, the owner of the Fae Court deck, and real name Lewis Lachlan in game.
Hello, my name is Minty. I am primary resident of the Creative Cave. Is that what we call it?
The graphics cave.
Oh, the graphics
The
cave.
graphics cave.
It's too dark. I can't see the signs.
Look,
wait,
here. I'll give you an extra light bulb because you did such great work on that flambe emote.
Yay! And I can put it in my Easy Bake Oven. But yeah, I just do art on the channel. I don't really have any other channels to speak of. And I'm playing in-game Angel, out-of-game Thomas White.
All right. And I am Blaze409. I'm the DM for this wonderful group of players. You can mostly find me here on Treasure Tales. You can also find me over at Saturday Morning D&D, where they have an awesome Jujutsu Kaisen game you should go check out. If you like what we do here, you'd like what they do over there. So, we last left our party off. They had just defeated a dangerous foe, Creeper of the Viral Legion, enemy of Forward. And you guys said you wanted to go and head off to the Renegade next.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Get a little bit of a victory snack.
You guys are able to make your way pretty quickly over to the Renegade.
Before I do anything, I give a treat to the Rad Pooch.
Rad.
There she is. We give treats to Red Area in this house.
Yeah, you guys make your way in. What does it look like inside of the Renegade at this time of day?
As you guys would normally get there, you do see a closed sign, right? But Angel had sent the message, so the door is already unlocked, so you guys are able to kind of just walk in. The lights are normal, right? It's very well kept, and as the door opens, you guys do see Rad Airy sitting there awaiting something. As Angel hands Rad Airy a treat, Rad Airy takes the treat and just triumphantly walks over to her bed, curls in, and just starts snacking on the treat. Right? Looks back over and like brushes with her paw on the glasses, almost doing the yeah.
All right. You are now inside the Renegade. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna grab a seat and pull up a menu.
I'm gonna pull up a seat as well. I'm just
Um,
kind of watching Arian like that's adorable. mentally note, make a dog fund.
so, we are free to speak as we wish here, correct?
Wow, not 100%. Someone still has an issue with their headset. But for the time being, what we'll do is if you want anything to drink or eat, let me know.
I'll have, and she's gonna glance over the menu. What do we got?
Typical bar foods.
She'll get a burger platter with extra large fries and side of wings.
I was just gonna get a sampler.
All
Yeah.
right. And for you, Angel?
Just the sampler's fine.
All right, 2 samplers, a burger platter, and wings.
Time to fire up the grill.
Yeah, but for the time being, I'll go back and cook. You need to get used to serving drinks anyway.
And just to
Warrior's
note,
training is never finished.
And besides, it'll be good for you to just sit down and chat for a minute. And then with that, V walks into the back to start cooking.
Sorry, Angel, you were saying?
I had sent him a message earlier, but I couldn't clarify too much. I don't know how much they're watching our messaging systems. But
Fair point.
let's just say one problem has been fixed and there's some new problems. But there's some words we can say now, but some others we now can't.
Crest kind of like waves a little data pad he'd been poring over as they'd been walking in. Yeah, I think I've been keeping track of your little escapades so far. If nothing else, you all make for a very entertaining watch. Sets the pad down and goes to get drinks started up.
What's Bronson root taste like?
Say again?
You got some of the drinks here listed with Bronson root. What's it taste like?
If you like bitter stuff, you want bitter?
You know what? Sure, let's try some.
All right. But no other specifics. Just we want as much Bronson root as possible.
Yeah, let's go with a lot of Bronson.
All right. What about you, Poindexter?
I'm just gonna get water for now because I'm gonna have to remain clear-headed for this.
Water, easy stuff. What about you, pretty boy?
Just the water, please. It's like wondering, wait, can you get drunk while drinking in this game?
If you have your filter setting correctly.
Yes, Angel, you would know that it is possible to get drunk. It is also possible to turn off that setting or turn it down.
Alright, interesting.
The wonders of our virtual paradise. Crest said with the biggest air quotes he can possibly manage.
I don't even want to imagine what it does to your brain to make you feel those sensations. I'm good.
All right, water, and a little something called Grandma's Disappointment.
Always has been.
Enjoy.
Thanks, and the name is not wrong.
Man.
Oh, and also another dog treat for Ari.
Yeah.
Harry takes it also, looks at you, and just does the same thing.
Stay rad, Ari.
After a while, V does come back with your food, placing it down. Don't expect anything gourmet. It is a dive bar, after all.
You say that like I eat gourmet food.
I'm not sure if any of us do.
I'm just telling you what to expect.
I appreciate the concern, V.
Now, while you eat, I figure we'll talk. In the meantime, while we're doing that, seeing as your headset still ain't fixed, Crest, why don't you go set up the dive center?
Thank God, something cool to do. All right. Smell you later, folks. What's the combination here? Crest's like fiddling around with the mechanism until the wall slides
Try
open.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Not
Garen.
now, Amy.
That was the president's briefcase. That's not here.
Ah. Slides the wall open, heads into the next area.
As that you see, Ari follows you in.
Oh yeah, good area. Let's go.
Hell yeah. One red pooch.
That's just one
Oh.
rad dog.
Thanks. I found Ari a while ago and gave her a place to stay.
You have a tip jar specifically for art for Rad Ari.
I don't, but if you want to spend some of your money here, you can.
Oh, one red dog.
Anyways, so you were able to fix the headsets, I hear.
Yeah, some old tack.
I even learned how to do it myself.
Very good, Angel.
Thumbs up.
I'll make sure to have Crest send his soon. That way, at least all of us can talk in the same area.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I said to come visit me so that I could answer your questions. Now that we can talk freely, you can ask them freely. What is it you want to know?
The hell is going on?
Might need to
That's a
specify.
longer and complicated story, so be specific.
Let me try to parse this a little bit down further. How long has Mikona been involved in all of these worlds?
For you? Or for us?
Can I have both so I can understand a little bit better?
Well, time is relative, yet the same. What's 10 years for you could be more like 40 or 50 for us. However, the same amount of time actually still passes.
Time dilation.
Time dilation.
Yep, time dilation.
That didn't answer the question of when it started.
You know exactly when it began.
So,
It can't have started only within the last year.
within a couple months when they launched the game, so there was probably dev time before that, so maybe 6 months?
You see V almost starts to chuckle.
Amy?
Quick question. What's the name of the game?
I'm just like glancing over to the other two.
I mean, Dimension Chasers.
But you also mentioned it being called Rift Runners before.
Oh no, that was just code.
Okay.
Hmm.
So,
No, but how
it's
long has it
been-
been going on in your world with that name?
It was a card game? 10 years?
There you go. You have your answer.
Oh.
I was about to say,
Though
he
I
also-
don't know the specifics past that point.
So Mikona has had access to these worlds for 10 years.
Then why have me build a VR? Only within the last couple of years.
I mean, maybe they needed to bridge a gap more. Maybe they found a way with this.
I can't answer why they started this recently with all of you. What I can tell you is that they've been using the player base as a auxiliary force of such. Your quests to card people, where do you think those cards go?
You go to the databases.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're an invasion force.
You can't be an invasion force if it already happened, so I wouldn't worry your head too much on that one.
Mm-hmm.
We're effectively... So effectively, we're an occupying force unwittingly. And as a result, when they run events for us to run events, if they ever open up another plane, is effectively us setting up to invade them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright.
We must
Because-
remain sober.
I'm glad I'm choosing to remain sober. Next question. Since we've already established that you are people, right? And not just digital entities, how
That's
do
right.
you control your movements between the different worlds?
Do you mean how do I go from place to place?
Yes. Okay, so
There are
finding
specific
Yvonne is going to
people
be its
within
own.
specific areas that have the ability to move across the dimensional barriers. Not everyone can do it, and it's not a trick that you necessarily learn.
Okay.
Can you control it?
Where I go,
Yes.
for the most part,
Okay, that's obviously not going to help us, but if we can get you in contact with Yvonne, can you teach her?
like I said, it's not really an ability you learn.
Yvonne can transmit herself between the different places. She just doesn't know she
Now,
can't
hold
determine
on.
her endpoint.
Part of what I was searching for was Yvonne.
Mm-hmm.
That's one reason I took Crest with me when I did. Specifically because I wanted her help to go to a specific place. However, her ability is far different than mine. She can move anywhere. I can only go through the Nexus. I also specifically have to be invited and go to that world before. Luckily, there are several places I've already been long before that. That's how I move. I can't help Yvonne. She has to learn how to control it herself. As far as I understand it from what Crest told me. Any other questions?
How can we determine the difference between a Mikona NPC, we'll say, and a living entity? Because from what we have as perspective, we have names above everything representing, NPCs for the most part. Is there any tells that you would happen to know that we could use?
Being honest, no. The NPC doubles they've made are, well, pretty good, I'm not gonna lie there. I've only met one, maybe two others like me in all of the time I've been around. Though that isn't to say that I haven't ran past or walked past them. A lot of us are in hiding.
Which makes complete sense. And we know
However,
the
one
Guardians...
thing I can tell you is that typically if Makona wants you to card something, then that would be one of us.
Mm-hmm.
Like the creeper.
Oh, don't worry. If you turned it in, it'll be fine. Creeper will most likely show back up in a couple of weeks to keep Forward's presence.
The whole classic catch and release mechanics of most of these worlds to continue telling their story.
Though
they
I
can
can't be
rotate them.
100% sure since recently Ty's changed how he does things at Forward.
And Ty is sentient? Or is Ty controlled?
Ty's like me.
Okay.
He just happens to work with Makona.
And that leads back into our discussion about the Black Wind.
There are a few that you already know that work with Makona. Ty
Right.
is one of them. Ammo would be another.
A little bit from the announcers.
It's why I have a great disdain for Ammo. And for
I mean,
Ty.
that makes sense.
Though I have no idea what world Ammo came from, so don't ask me.
Now, the wares aren't too important.
Those aren't the important parts. Then lastly, my last question then is related to the Guardians. We encountered two of them. The God of Death himself, who told us to seek other Guardians out, and the one we have dubbed Retro, over in the Frontier.
And what happened to both of them?
The God of Death got reset because we had someone by the name of Dick come by.
Well, he didn't get reset. We're not digital. That can't happen.
I'm using the phrasing that we were told, so I
understand. Like I said before, killing him was more of a mercy than turning him into a card.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened to this Retro?
He's chilling underneath the mines there in his secure bunker that I helped improve.
So he was guarding an area.
Yeah.
Did you go into the area?
Yeah.
What did you get out of it?
We got a card.
So that's one less. Technically two. Good.
So, when you say one less thing we have to worry about, or one less entity that's protecting everything?
I'm talking about the cards. Though I don't have any specifics as to why they're looking for them. They're looking for those cards for something. The fact that you killed one of them, while it is terrible, does mean they didn't get their hand on it at the time.
Oh, we didn't kill him. We didn't kill the God of Death.
What do you mean?
We were asking questions when the admin came in and forcefully teleported us out.
Be more specific. My understanding was that this other guardian you met, you killed.
I killed Anapa, one of his disciples.
I don't really care about him. Well,
as I said, we didn't kill the God of Death. We were asking questions when we got interrupted.
So they might have an eye on you already?
Knowing Makona, it's less likely they actually do have an eye on you. You'd be too underneath their nose. They're a large corp.
Well, considering our encounter with the admin, I don't think that's really the case anymore. At
Just
least
if you face off
partially.
against an admin doesn't mean anything. From what I can gather, they're segmented. Though you keep posing a problem and you're gonna cause... They will come after you full force. So that's why being more silent and doing as they're, going with the flow for you is gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why we have two goals at the moment as players. One was to finish up the goals, the quest line around here, and heading over to Last Bastion for Amy here.
Now I'm extra worried about that.
And I mean, personally, I would love to find where the fairy court actually is and do the quest lines there, but I can wait on that one.
When we have time to get there, or the appropriate levels.
If there are even higher levels, then so be it. But that's more of a personal player goal. But we keep running into these things whenever we go somewhere, so it's better to know about it now than later.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you're less likely to run into a couple here.
That's good to know.
Most of the Guardians aren't around here in Toku anymore.
Toku?
That's what they changed it to, right? Oh, my bad, it's Fudo.
Ah, the city.
I can never keep track with them.
They've changed the name a couple times, it seems like.
Probably in an effort to rebrand.
Rebrand or adapt or anything from the IRL side of things.
Covering up any evidence. It's a big enough game, so they might just be doing that to sweep things under the rug and hope people don't notice.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm even more worried.
Do you all have any more questions for me?
Well, just a personal one of, how are you holding up?
I'm fine.
He sounds mildly unconvinced and convinced, but
What happens if a card is deleted in game?
If a card's deleted here,
Yeah.
that's hard to tell. If it's the original version of the card, it could be problematic. However, if it isn't, then it's entirely possible that it's just the fabrication. A facsimile of the card. That's the point.
It isn't a facsimile.
So the legitimate card got deleted?
Yes, it's the only one.
Did it
As
get
far as
deleted
we
in its
know.
own zone or outside of it?
It was outside.
Then I have no idea. Being perfectly honest, I have no answers about being carded. As you can see, I'm still standing here. All I've learned is that they turn our own people into cards, and then you all get to play with them as your little card game. Though the interesting thing is that they still kept the combat system.
I have one other question, and you may or may not know this answer. I've been running up this theory that we are reaching into, when we do certain actions under certain circumstances, we're able to create cards on the fly. I'm gonna use that as the phrasing based on what we know. There have been occasions where they have been given to us by entities on the other side of this ripple, I'll say. Would you happen to know what that would represent? Would that represent us reaching in and gaining favor? Or would that be us pulling from someone specific that we may or may not know?
If you have to ask the question, then I cannot give you an answer.
Alright. Thought you might have something.
like if I created my Venom driver like that.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I was thinking about that.
All I'll say on the matter is that there's nothing I can tell you.
Got it.
Now, is there anything else?
For now, I think we gotta get more of this quest line done to make sure that suspicion stays off you.
I didn't say you're leaving yet. I'm just asking if you're done eating, and done asking me questions for the time being.
I'm out of questions right now.
I think I've come to my conclusions.
And I think my appetite's pretty much gone.
Alright, then follow me.
With that, he starts to walk over to where, Crest had gone.
As they're walking, he quickly mentions, because he remembers his message to clarify what on earth he sent him as a message. Well, we fixed the issue of fixing what words we couldn't say, but now there's certain new ones we can't say.
We get down there. On one side is Rat Area. The other side is Crest Knight.
How many duels has
That's
she
right.
won?
They're dueling.
How many duels has she won? She's unstoppable.
You will not defeat me, you cantankerous canine!
Or
Wow, that is one rad dog.
What
Anyways,
mods did
as
she
you-
get to be a dog?
As you guys walk down here, you do see this large area with this very interesting and unique flooring and battle arena setup. As Vire, looking at everyone, goes, "This is the dive center. This is where you can train if you need to. Taking your time here. If you need to duel against each other and get stronger, you will." Into
Oh,
which
Joel
he
finished
pushes
having your little-
Elfthane forward. He like pushes him into the arena center.
Oh, did you all finish having a little secret conversation?
It won't be secret for long. They were just asking questions. And by the way, Crest, you're gonna need to send them your headset soon.
I've learned how to do it as well, so you can send it to either I or Amy.
That's gonna be a problem.
Well, we'll figure
Doing
that
that
out.
would give away my location, and I can't afford that with these people.
You
Drop
can just-
off point.
Then you drop it off or take it to them. Either way.
We can meet up in the middle as a drop off point.
Okay, well,
You already know where to meet us before.
let's figure out some deductive reasoning. Maybe there's a reason I can't just pick it up and take it over to where you people are at.
Sure, not wrong. We'll figure that out later. I already know how Amy duels. I already know how Angel duels. It's you that I'm more worried about, Elfthane.
I know. I'm
So I'm
definitely
gonna
the
have
newest
you
player
fight
here.
against Crest, since he won't let me duel.
Being a bit too blunt with that, old man. I thought you were gonna try to keep that under your hat a bit longer.
It is under my hat, Crest.
To be fair, Crest, he's not wearing a hat.
Yeah, most of us aren't.
I mean, only you and I are the ones wearing hats.
Always
Ah.
gotta have the last word, some of you people.
So we have the hat fight.
Is dueling him fine with you, Crest?
For what reason?
Well, I'm using this as a test for you and for him.
For me? Oh, please. I've done more than enough to prove how effective I am out there. It's these chumps that need to figure out how to get over the bar.
That's true. But you've been on a bit of a losing streak lately, haven't you?
Oh.
Define
Ooh.
streak, old man.
Do you want to prove that you're able to do it? All you gotta do is beat Elfthane. Or are you scared he'll beat you?
I don't think he can do it. No, I think he might be scared.
I'm not scared of an undercooked pizza wizard, okay?
Oh.
We're just sitting here with the carton of eggs.
And what are you
And I'm
even
not going to be
scared
scared of an edgy role player who lives in an abandoned dojo.
Oh, boo-hoo. What do you even care about training anyway, Alfthane? How about you just go back out in the streets and maybe you'll find a little extra lore drop while you're at it? You've been pretty good at it so far.
Just because I can find the lore drop doesn't mean that I can't also become stronger. So, if you're going to hide under your helmet, then I'm just going to take your position then.
My position... Oh.
Because
you
I have the intelligence to actually go searching and discovering this, as it seems.
discover... Oh. You don't know a single thing about what you're talking about.
Oh,
Hey.
but I've already been finding things that you haven't. And in less time, it sounds like.
Which one of you said it last time? Which one of you said that I also didn't know what was going on and I was in the same boat as all of you?
I did.
You did?
Just like I'm going to say again. You are just as lost as us without any help.
Hey, zip it, buddy. Because I've got proof that shows that I know way more than any of you people have, and I figured that stuff out on my own.
And you think we didn't?
Crest reaches into his inventory, and he pulls out this bright pink cube. This represents all the data that Amy sent me after our little escapades at the Battlecade. All the stuff that you scanned from the shards. And this pulls out another pink cube. This is all the stuff that Amy's recovered from the broken data ever since. Been about, what, a month? 2 months since we've had those fights? Give or take? All of this data, and Crest clenches his fist over them, was completely useless. I didn't need your handouts, Amy. I didn't need you to be sending me updates on this one, because as it turns out, Crest pulls out a green data disk from his inventory. I've had the complete version of that data ever since we parted ways. And all I had to do was ask a couple extra questions, be a little bit more investigative about everything around here. So don't you dare tell me that I don't know how to get stuff figured out on my own.
Congratulations. You found a single piece of a puzzle.
A single piece of the puzzle? Alfdane, I've cracked the whole damn puzzle book. Because the thing that's inside of here, this is what they've all been looking for. This is what they're trying to get their grubby little mitts on. And if you don't believe that I've got everything, the whole kit and caboodle, then a demonstration is the only way I'm going to get this through to you. As the green data disk starts to, like, glitch and transform into a very, very powerful card.
Amy, it looks familiar to you specifically. The way that it's changing and fluctuating.
It looks familiar.
Oh, yeah? And where'd you see it from?
Frontier.
There's lots of things in the Frontier.
Doesn't negate my point.
I need you to make a point.
Alright, fine. She'll pull out hers.
It does fluctuate and change similar to how yours did, Crest.
Oh, good. I can't wait to see how that artifact of great power has landed itself in your inventory. But you can tell me the tale about that one once I've finished wiping the floor with Poindexter over here. You want to fight? I'm ready to give you a fight. Takes his deck out.
Let's go, Prince Albert. And Elfdane will pull out his dimension disc.
Let's
Duel.
duel!
Crest, you do feel Crest and Elfdane. You both feel a dark presence from within Crest Knight's dimension disc. As the two of you step across each other and activate your dimension discs, the floor beneath you changes color. Elfdane, what color does yours change?
Like, all the lines on my outfit and everything are gonna match that, so it's gonna turn the minty green with little pulses of gold in it.
Minty, you say?
Yes,
As you stand there with your dimension disc, how does the floor change for you?
I click my heels down onto the duelist space, draw the sword out, Requiesce Esperide draws itself across the sword, and I go, no, but let's scare him a little bit anyway. As he jams the sword in, the chains around the deck show up and then shatter as the blues and silvers reach out from all the lines taking over his half of the stadium.
All right. As the two colors race from where you guys are standing to meet each other at the center of the stadium, it's almost like they're trying to overtake each other, and the duel begins. Who challenged whom?
Crest technically challenged here.
Yeah. Alfdane, please tell who's going first in this almighty.
You're going first.
Lame.
I'm so happy that you've made the correct choice here. Let's go ahead and start things off with one of my favorite cards, Crest Knowledge. This staple allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck. Then I take one from my hands and put it on the bottom of my deck. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Let's go ahead and set this back. No. Yeah, we'll set this back. And, as should be appropriate, I'm going to go ahead and lead with First Horn Dragon. This normal warrior has Pierce 1, unless it's an item card. When it's destroyed, I summon a second Horn Dragon from my hand or deck, and the summoned monster can't attack the turn that it's summoned. And that's about it for me. Show me what you got, Pizza Wizard.
Very well, Tin Can. Draw.
Oh man, how many rewatches of Wizard of Oz did it take you to come up with that one?
I don't know, how many times did it take you watching Karate Kid to actually get good at what you do?
The spice on this one.
I'll play Wisdom Left Behind. Something I actually learned from you specifically. Lets me draw 2 cards and put one on the bottom of my deck. I'll put Doulahan to the bottom of my deck. And then I'll play Twin-Blooded Traitor, Morgan Le Fay. And because I can't attack directly, but I can attack your creature specifically, I will then destroy your first Horned Dragon with Morgan. Morgan. Blood Cradle.
Oh man, what's that?
It almost looks like blood rips out of its eyes and stabs into itself.
Oh
Jesus
wow.
Christ.
Ooh, you're bringing out the dark stuff today, buddy. What happened to everyone's favorite little clumsy professor?
Your draw.
No, not my draw quite yet, my good sir. You see, you've trying to skip over the effect of my first horned dragon, but that's not gonna happen. When he's destroyed, I summon second horned dragon from my deck. So come on out, second horned dragon. This guy's also a weak warrior, but has recoil instead of piercing. When it's destroyed, I summon third horned dragon from the deck, though that also keeps it from attacking that turn. Now, I'll go ahead and draw my card. Not yet. Alright, let's take another look at that twin-blooded traitor over there.
She's a normal strength warrior with Spelljammer and Blocker, but she cannot attack you directly. She may tribute a warrior and destroy another warrior, or I may give an offering to her to give a warrior I control Spelljammer until my next turn.
Spelljammer prevents me from destroying it via a card effect.
Correct.
Well, let's attempt to draw out some of those response cards from your hand, shall we? My summon for the turn is Vitalizing Horned Dragon. This normal warrior has Life Drain, and if it's destroyed, I gain 1 life. As for the invocation, I can't think of a better time than now to play Spirit of Ancient Dragon. This strengthens one of my warriors, allowing Vitalizing Horn to go from normal to strong. Alright, let's see you block this. Vitalizing Horned Dragon, attack over the twin-blooded traitor. Amethyst Spike!
Very well.
With Life Drain, I'll go up to 5. And second Horned Dragon, unfortunately, doesn't have the chutzpah to leave a mark right now, but if it ended right now, it would be I wouldn't be able to enjoy it so much, so I'll let you have it go.
Very well. Draw.
So, Amy,
Hmm?
do you know why I had them duel?
They have beef?
No, it has nothing to do with that. Keep watching and you'll figure it out. They both have a certain trait.
We'll start this off with playing U-Bound Wizard, Merlin the Wise. Once per turn, I'm going to give you a U-Bound Familiar. A cute little bush with Sentry. However, when it perishes, you take 1 damage.
Oh, no. Boy, I have so few of it, I can't spare even a single one.
That's fine. That's fine. Now, I'm going to choose to play Horn of the Red Cap, bringing me 2 more creatures to my field. There are my Red Cap Goblins coming to my aid once again. And with that, I'm going to end my turn. I can set up a defensive line for now.
Yeah, and I seem to remember the last time you set up a bunch of goblins when we fought last time. You got really punished by it.
Yeah, but things will be different this time.
Classic line from people who refuse to learn their lesson. I draw. Now, you seem to have neglected to tell me that your U-Wizard gets you an item when it's sent from the field to the graveyard.
That is very much correct.
Tricky.
Just like you neglected to tell me when your dragons entered their graveyard, you got more of them.
I think if we rewatch the tapes, we'll find that I've been more than open about what my cards do. But I wonder what would happen if one were to send this U-bound wizard from the field to the graveyard if it didn't have any effects.
Well, if that's the case, then so be it.
Well, then let's go ahead and lead things off by playing Chamber Horn Dragon. This is a little guy that I picked up using one of those wonderful dimensional instabilities from the Frontier. When I attack, I place 1 card from my grave on top of my deck, then we'll do a little quick draw. If I win, the target of my attack is destroyed at the end of the clash if it's not destroyed by battle. If I lose, then this card is strengthened, but then it destroys itself at the end of the clash if it's not already destroyed. If this card is destroyed, I get to follow up.
So effectively, no downside for you.
See, that's the thing about these chance effects. You always gotta find the ones that let the house win, as it were. Then, I'll activate an invocation. Dragon Art style duo formation. Mountains, embrace the sky. This invocation has me destroying one dragon card that I control to place a cover counter on any warrior on the board. If a Horned Dragon card is destroyed in this way, I can take a Horned Dragon from my graveyard and put it back in my hand. If a Cloud Dragon is destroyed this way, I can remove a cover counter from a card on the field. The card I'm going to choose to destroy for this one is my second Horned Dragon. And that cover card counter is going right on your U-bound wizard.
I'm assuming the cover counter erases his effects.
It's a fun little interaction that way. Monsters with cover counters on them are no longer themselves. They're turned face down and become normal warriors. Now, they do have a response move attached to them. If an effect is activated, they can flip themselves up, returning to their normal state, which is why I'm going to make sure that that doesn't happen. I'm going to elect not to use the effect of Second Horned Dragon to avoid the downside. I'm going to go right to battle, and I'm going to have Amethyst Horned Dragon attack over your face-down normal warrior.
Tricky.
However, the secondary effect of Mountains Embrace the Sky allows me to put a Horned Dragon back into my hand, and that's going to be that second Horned Dragon I just destroyed.
Okay.
Next, Chamber Horned Dragon. Attack into one of those goblins.
And thus your quick draw triggers.
And it does. First, though, I'll go ahead and set Mountains Embrace the Sky back on top of my deck.
And if I remember correctly, quick draw is 1d6 versus each other.
Mm-hmm. So I got mine.
Yep, I got mine.
Let's roll them. All right, what'd you get?
6.
And mine was a 4. So I lose that quick draw.
You do. However, it still doesn't matter because my creature will be destroyed, yours will be destroyed at the end of the clash, and you acquire follow-up as a result.
That's true. And oh look, I got a really powerful card to play. Second Horned Dragon. Second Horn, go ahead and run over that other goblin as well. It's time to clash.
You're the attacker, so you're the one rolling.
Yep. That is a 8.
So both live or both die.
And they are both getting exploded. Which will then, oh, look at that, trigger my second Horned Dragon's effect. Summoning out my third Horned Dragon directly from my deck. This week Warrior has Sniper 1, and if it's destroyed, I can take a first Horned Dragon from my discard pile and put it into my hand. It doesn't quite close the loop, but we can only ask for so much out of our friends. And while it does have that delicious Sniper 1, it unfortunately cannot attack you the turn it was summoned by second Horned Dragon's effect. So, I'll have to give you another turn to show me what you're made of.
Draw. Alright. I'll start by playing Aragorn, Horned Dragon Guardian. This is a weak warrior with life drain, much like akin to your own Vitalizing Dragon. However, when it enters the battlefield, I get to return a weak warrior from my graveyard to the field and give it to Teamwork. I will be bringing back Merlin from the graveyard.
Oh, this thing.
And he will give you another U-Branch Familiar.
Yeah.
And I now have Teamwork on my field.
I was worried about that.
Next, I'm going to play Stolen Name. And that is going to silence your Vitalizing Horned Dragon, meaning all of that strength and all of those effects disappear with it. And lastly, I'm going to discard Balabon's Seeds to the graveyard to play another staple this turn. And I'm going to Horrific Hunt your Vitalizing Horned Dragon on top of it, so you can't gain further life off of it.
Ah.
That leaves my staple Oakwork for next turn. And now, using Teamwork, I'm going to destroy your third Horned Dragon. And due to the life run on Ergo, I gain 1 life as well, putting me up to 5.
Man,
It's your move, Crest.
Oh, look at you. Using my staple to get ahead, using a card that we made together based off my creature. You just can't help but follow my shadow, can you?
Just because I can learn from others doesn't mean that I'm better. It just means I have the ability to take information and turn it effective.
When third Horned Dragon is destroyed, first Horned Dragon returns to my hand. I'll draw for turn. Well, while your staples have been overworked, mine are very much active, and one of them is come off cooldown. I'll activate Crest Knowledge. Draw 2.
Take from your treasure trove, Mr. Greedy Dragon.
Oh, I always do. Alright. Now it's time to show off the reason I embarrassed myself this long teaching under an old has-been. Crest flicks his wrist as the Dimension Disc shield opens up along the center. This spirit energy starts flowing out as Chthon manifests behind him. Congratulations, Alfdane. You get to be the debut person for my new power. Grabs the hilt of the sword. Horn Dragon Crest! Synchronizer mode online!
Form Lindworm active. The scales of the dragon give way to speed that outruns thunder.
I'm not above learning from others, Alfdane. I just make sure that when I do, I make it mine. I don't rely on them. I cut ties with that power called friendship long, long ago. Solitude is the blade I'll use to carve my own justice now. With my Horn Dragon Synchronizer Lindworm mode, this card allows me to henshin into Dragon of the Three-Horn Crest, with a couple of notable exceptions. Once per turn, I can take a Horn Dragon card from my hand or graveyard and equip it to myself as an item card. I'm strengthened for each card attached to me, and my maximum number of attacks per turn is equal to the amount of Horn Dragons equipped to me. And whenever I attack, I can choose the effect of one equipped Horn Dragon that I haven't applied this turn and use it as my own. Right now, I'm going to go ahead, and from the grave, I'm going to equip Vitalizing Horn Dragon. This will bring me up to a normal, which is more than enough to attack over that stupid dragon that you, for some reason, still have in that deck, despite the fact that you should have nothing for disdain.
That's the thing about it. I respect you, and that's why I'm going to fight you.
Respect this! Wheels a hand out as the amethyst spike grows out of his hand, and he's gonna go for our little dragon that we made together.
So, which effect are you applying?
I'm going to apply Vitalizing Horn Dragon's effect to gain life drain.
Got it.
And as long as we're playing additional invocations this game, I'm going to discard First Horn Dragon to play Horn Dragon Brood. This staple allows me to create 2 weak Horn Dragon warriors with blocker. Thank you.
You're learning from me.
You think you're the person who came up with using blocker tokens? Get real.
Yeah, but your deck relies on it.
Yeah, well, I learned the hard way from a teacher recently that not everyone's going to respect what you choose to make your ace card right now, so I've got to throw a little insurance up on the board in case you try anything sneaky with me. I've played all my cards of this turn.
Draw. Well, there's not much I can do right this instant. I will play Tir Tanger, Land of Convergence, and allow me to once per turn make a weak warrior.
There that is. Ah, okay. I've been watching you play that card over and over again, and I ain't letting you keep that around.
Then do something about it.
Oh, I think I will. Remember Horn Shattering Strike?
Try it.
It's about to get a lot better. Response move! Horn Shattering Strike allows me to destroy a Horn Dragon card that I control to destroy a card that you control. If a weak card is destroyed in this manner, I can send a Horn Dragon warrior from my deck to the graveyard. However, if I destroy an additional Horn Dragon card, I can play this as a response move. I'm trading both of my tokens in to play this at quick speed, destroying your Tir Tanger.
Fine. That's my move for the turn then. Take it.
I draw.
Oh, by the way, at the end of turn,
yeah.
I want to make this mention. I'm going to give you another of the U tokens.
You know, your deck is full of a bunch of cards. Have you ever thought about investing in a good hedge trimmer?
Oh, I have.
Good lord. The HP in this match.
It's 5-6, right?
5 to 7 right now.
5 to 7.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Using the effect of my Horn Dragon Synchronizer, I'm going to equip First Horn Dragon to myself. This will strengthen me up to strong, and gives me an attack with Piercer on it. Now, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna attack you using the effect of my Vitalizing Horned Dragon.
So, when you do that, Merlin will be sent to the graveyard, and I will get to find an item from my deck and set it to the field. That is going to be the Will-O-Wisp's punishing treat, rewarding me every time I go into overwork.
Alright. Well, with Vitalizing Horned Dragon having destroyed another monster, I'm going up to 8 life. And then, because I have 2 Horned Dragons, I'll attack you again directly for 2 damage. First dragon, first of his name, attack! Opal Spike!
You see the light finally start being pushed toward... You see Crest's light color slowly start pushing its way towards Elfdane.
God, your plays are so pathetic. I don't even need to play a staple this turn. It's all yours, buddy. Show me your last pathetic gasp before I take that smug smirk off your face.
Real quick. Elfdane, what are you feeling right now in this duel?
Angry, frustrated, a little bit on the desperate side, because I want to prove not only to myself that I could beat this jerk after all that time back at the frontier, but kind of to prove that I've become a better duelist.
Crest, what are you feeling in this duel?
I'm feeling that I am finally getting to teach someone who has been a bit too full of themselves a lesson. In fact, if that little darkness in the deck is still kind of there, it's kind of like, if it can feed off of that, it's definitely having a little treat of its own.
Okay. Alright, Elfdane, go ahead and go.
Start, because now that my stuff is off overwork, I'm going to play Horn of the Red Cap. I'm going to create 2 weak warrior tokens. And then I'm playing Beast of Gathadon, something you haven't faced yet.
Well, then, since I haven't seen it before, how about you give me the rundown?
When this enters the field, I tribute all other warriors I control. I get to strengthen this warrior for each one sacrificed. And then I get to destroy all warriors you control with equal or lesser strength than this warrior. And when that happens... So, like, the shadowy beast comes out of the background, getting highlighted by the light with all the eyes suddenly fixating on you, as the 2 claws come in and crush the red caps from behind me. Now, Blackthorn Twilight. And you see the claws rake across your field, scratching through you and destroying all of the you familiar tokens with you.
Ugh!
And so, because you would have been destroyed, Mr. Henshin, you take a life point, and you take 1 for each of the you branch familiars.
Damn.
I haven't attacked yet. And because he doesn't have Overwhelm, I can clash him head on. Rake your claws across his armor once more.
Bring it on!
Well, that's a dead on my side. I'm going to spend an advantage to buff that up to both live. You see, like, all the eyes fixate on you, and the claws reach out, and almost like they try to crush you, but they can't quite do it yet. Almost as if, like, dragon scales are wrapping around and protecting you.
Yeah, the attack comes in, and I try to, like, harness, like, this big yell as I try to wrench myself out of the claws. That was it? That was your big final move?
That's not it at all. I'm going to discard Tyrannus, King of Light and Illusion, and I'm going to make you pay a very hard choice suddenly. Barghest Retribution. Destroy one of your items or destroy yourself.
A tough choice? I will show you what I am willing to throw away if that means winning. If it means defeating the evils of this world, I will look loss in the face and I will spit in it. The item that I choose to destroy is Horned Dragon Synchronizer.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you know what? I don't need to settle for using Vyre's borrowed power. I'll knock you down with everything I'm made of. Now then, because I'm no longer a target for my items, they're destroyed as per game state.
Correct.
First Horned Dragon no longer has a target, since Second Horned Dragon is currently in the graveyard. But Vitalizing Horned Dragon gets me one of those life points back. So, anything else you got up your sleeve?
That will have to be it for my turn.
Very well. I draw. I'm putting you in the ground with this, Chthon, Dragon of the Three-Horned Crest. I call thee to the field now! Chthon drags herself out of the magic circle. Their gleaming azure scales, blood-red claws take to the field. Ow. I know you've been on the receiving end of this before, but you're gonna have to humor me on this one. I do ever so love talking about my wonderful partner. Dragon of the Three-Horned Crest, Chthon, when played, equips 3 horned dragons from my graveyard to it as item cards. And we're going to choose first, second, and third horned dragons. One of my favorite configurations. For each card equipped to Chthon, they're strengthened from weak to strong to overwhelm. When they make an attack, they can choose one of their equipped horned dragons to gain its effect for that attack. Then, that horned dragon is destroyed, and I can keep doing that until I've made 3 attacks. Got anything to say to that? Pizza Wizard?
Just one. You see what looks like black thorns lunge out of Elfdane's outstretched hand. Black Forest Noose. I'm spending an advantage to counter the play of Chthon.
What's your response?
See if you can do it.
That's a 10. It's almost as the Chthon suddenly comes out of the magic circle and gets all the equips. You see black and gold thorns wrap around her neck and slam her through, almost like through the floor. No! I said no. I'm not letting you do this.
You know, you're a big know-it-all. You're very proud of the fact that you decoded all the information about the wastes. I'm kind of surprised you haven't used that analytical mindset of yours on me yet. You wouldn't happen to know where the root word Chthon comes from, would you?
Chthon. As in chthonic. Sometimes referred to as an elder god. Sometimes referred to as a form of divinity, one would say.
Oh, okay, so there we go. I guess I'll give you that. I underestimated you, that you also knew stuff about Greek mythology.
I am a professor after this.
I'll go ahead and play a staple, and keep that slot freed by discarding a card. The card I'm going to be playing is Pressure of the Dragon's Spirit. I target a warrior or item that an opponent controls and it loses its effect until the end of the turn. Your Beast of Gevadon will now return to its original state before it feasted upon your own cards. Which, you know, hey, I respect. I've made no bones about using my own dragons to build the bridge up to victory. It's just what you have to do sometimes. And sometimes you have to make sure that the person that you're dueling against learns their lesson. The card that I discard to allow for this play is Chthon. And like their namesake, this ruler of the underworld shall rise again. My invocation for the turn is Assemble the Crest! This one allows me to summon Chthon, Dragon of the Three-Horned Crest, from my graveyard, and its effect triggers as normal. But it also takes one of my opponent's cards and equips it to him as an equipped card. That being said, I don't want that filthy creature touching my majestic dragon, so I'm going to opt not to use that effect. Now, it's time for combat. Chthon, attack the Beast of Gevadon using First Horned Dragon's Pierce.
There's the first one.
Pierce will deal 1 damage. And now, Third Horned Dragon, apply Sniper 1, and I attack directly. Horn Dragon Buster!
I'm gonna have to risk everything to win at this point. You've lost a brother, haven't you, too? No wonder you want to isolate yourself just like me. You want to hide under your fancy little mask and hide away in your feelings, and you just want to be, I'm so big and bad. And yet, you sacrifice nothing for others. You don't do anything for other people because you are so self-absorbed. Meanwhile, I'm the one who's having to build the future. I'm the one who has to be left behind. and I'm not allowing you to take that from me. Elfdane is gonna actually pull out one of his eyes at this point.
What?
Excuse me?
I am willing to give up everything in the pursuit of my friend's happiness, my own happiness, and my own brother.
Oh my. Was it worth
That
it?
is +2 advantage. Just
Yo!
enough.
Oh my god.
Just enough to survive the turn and do something next turn.
Bro, you better win.
Amy is literally cringing from the eye removal.
You see, Angel is on
Fire's
phase.
looking at you like, all right.
Put it on 1 till the end of turn and still have 1 advantage left over for next turn.
God,
You know what
this
they
thing is
say,
tripping
guys
over here.
love
Good lord.
guys with scars. Just saying.
I try to hit you with Third Horn Dragon's Topaz Spike.
It almost as if like shadows reach out of my graveyard and give you the glowing eye treatment blocking me.
Ugh. Well, that's not the last one I've got. Chthon, one more time. Second Horn Dragon, attack directly. Obsidian Spike.
I break down the Beast of Gavadon as he does this to gain more advantage. That's enough for me to do exactly what I want.
Alright, so it's like the third horn shatters across Alphdane trying to pierce through. Okay. Fine, you keep breaking yourself down more and more.
Oh.
You could just learn your lesson, but if you're gonna be stubborn like this, then fine. The next turn is all yours.
You're right. I'm gonna pick up the pieces of the Beast of Gavadon. I will digitize my eye that's eye and still hand to feed it into the card. And so this way, this is a permanent effect on my character now. Right? And I'm going to forcefully perfect draw and effectively forcefully resummon the Beast of Gavadon onto myself. Using kind of my own body as a catalyst. Twilight Beast, answer the call. Use my body as a vessel to allow me to strike down my foes. Monstrous possession engine. As this comes out, you see the eye open up once more, except it's in the middle of in front of Elfdane's chest. And you see what looks like black armor bound by bandages kind of gather around onto his form, and you see this him draw a blade out of a wing that sprouts out from the coat.
Alright, this is getting a bit much, V. Shouldn't we stop this?
They're not done yet.
Let them finish.
Horrific hunt, Chthon.
Wasn't the hunt enough for you?
No, because you're the next hunt. Discard. Ratatosker, console between courts. Search. Order the red cap, bringing me out 2 more tokens. With the ability given to me by my new form, the Sluagh Justicar, I can use an offering or tribute ability of a card in my graveyard. As a result, I'm attacking twice this turn. And I lunge into Crest Knight and bring this spiky, feathery-looking blade down across his chest twice. I can stand up for myself, and I can stand between you and my friends. What can you say about you? When you fall, is there anyone there to pick you back up?
I don't need anyone to pick me back up. That's the difference. You have a safety net. I have to win.
Then do it already. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here before you still.
Draw. They're counting on me. Everyone back at the dojo needs me to get Bolt. Everyone in the battlecade need revenge for what Mikona did. In every world that will be subject to their tyranny needs a hero. I can't spend my time faffing about, always expecting handouts from everyone to get what I need. That's why I'll throw away Henshin. That's why I'll throw away all of our memories that we made together. And that's why I'll throw away even my own identity. You do not have what it takes to go this far. Alfdane, I will spend all 3 of my advantage to fully unlock the power of Domain!
Oh shit.
This card finally gets to see the light of day. Huzzah! The moment it is played, there is a ominous pressure released throughout the entire room. Something that feels alien. It does not belong here. The moment it appears, it just feels out of place and wrong. As a giant mechanical monstrosity fills the room, almost, typically, the projections from your dimension discs are fully digital, and they are holograms. They aren't physical presences. It is almost as if this machine is putting pressure on the roof, and you can hear it cracking above you. Crest, as you play this, you feel yourself become one with this machine. Core Omega, bringer of the end times. Unfortunately, for everyone here, its effects are currently garbled in a language you do not understand. Its format matches any Dimension Chaser's card, but it is illegible to you. The moment it is played, Crest, you fuse with it. You are now one with this card. Also, everyone who's watching this duel, something feels off about it now.
We're stopping this. We're stopping this now. I don't care, V.
You can't stop it now.
I can and I will.
Domain.
You will not stop it.
Amy, you can't. I actually mean that you can't.
I'm gonna play my my photon heart.
All right, it is now a 3-way battle. Honestly, you know what, chat? Unfortunately, this is what we're gonna call it for the night.
Yep,
Let's go!
The cliffhanger.
Sorry, this rules.
This
Well-
rules.
What? I'm sorry, Anubis, but what? No. I'm sorry, Anubis.
No! Damn it! We've been going for
2 hours of
nearly-
recording.
5 hours total.
Oh.
Unfortunately, we do have we do have to go to bed, and I've got work. Actually, I don't have work tomorrow, but I do need to sleep. I didn't get much. You can laugh.
We need to let the DM rest.
I am so sorry, everybody, but this has just became a much bigger thing than it
Yeah, it did.
originally was.
It
I
escalated. Okay, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm on the back foot here,
This
but
is
I
gonna
am
be
so excited for
a-
the next episode.
A
This is
4v1
so cool.
duel.
Yep,
It's gonna be what?
A 4v1.
probably a 4v1.
Oh man, I was.
No, you're doing this.
Is Crest dead?
Like, the whole
Maybe.
thing about the whole thing
Maybe.
about Amy trying to stop it, like I'm putting an end to this duel. Fire's like, you actually can't. Not with what he just played, that dumbass.
All right,
It's not gonna
we're
stop her from
play-
trying, but with that being said, we're gonna wrap it up.
Will the life boys stay the same? Kind of.
No.
We'll see. We'll see.
No,
If
they'll
we all
kind of
join
stay
and
the
we have 1 versus 3, I'll be angry.
same.
We'll have to see how it
that's not
goes.
That's not even the bit. Anyways. This card's got a lot of cool effects. We're going to call it for the night. Now, go ahead and read us out for the audience.
Alright, thank you so much for watching. Love and appreciate you all. If you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss an episode every time we upload. Leave a comment, tell us your favorite part, your favorite card, all that stuff. It really helps the algorithm out. And if you want to support the channel and get more cool content, to get more music and all that, please go ahead and check out our Patreon. The link is in the description below, or you can scan the QR code that is on screen. Even $1 helps us out tremendously. We love and appreciate all that support. And if you want to get physical merch as a way to support the channel instead, you can check out the item shop. Everything on there is fantastic and amazing. And we all get a chunk of that goes towards more content here as well on Treasure Tales. That being said, thank you so very much for watching, everybody. We'll catch you all in the next episode, and we will catch you all later. Have yourselves a wonderful night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.